Coming up on Locally Florida, join us as we talk to Martha Holden, president of Impact 100 Pensacola Bay Area, about their transformative missions to empower local nonprofits. And later, we're bringing the energy of Mardi Gras straight to your screen with Danny Zimmerman, president of Pensacola Mardi Gras. Whether you're a seasoned parade goer or a first-timer, you won't want to miss his insights, stories, and tips for making the most out of Mardi Gras season. Stay tuned. This is going to be a fun show. Hey, and welcome to the show today. I'm Tori Glass, and here on Locally Florida, we talk to real people making big waves in our beautiful area. In just a few, we're going to talk with Martha Holden, president of Impact 100 Pensacola Bay Area, about how they're shaking things up by funding big, life-changing projects for local nonprofits. Whether you're passionate about giving back or just curious about how big grants make a difference, you'll want to hear all about their work in Escambia and Santa Rosa counties. Also, get ready to celebrate as we welcome Danny Zimmerman, the driving force behind Pensacola Mardi Gras. From the traditions that define Pensacola to the incredible work being done behind the scenes, Danny's here to share it all. Before we talk to Martha, I want to share with you what's happening right here in the next few weeks on our beautiful Gulf Coast. Hey Pensacola, get ready for a night of legendary hip hop. Bone Thugs and Harmony is coming to Vinyl Music Hall on Thursday, February 20th. Doors open at 7 and the show kicks off at 8. This is an all ages event, so fans young and old can enjoy the iconic hits of one of rap's most influential groups. Don't miss your chance to see them live in action. Secure your seats now at vinylmusichall.com. Mark your calendars and get ready for an unforgettable night. Book lovers, listen up. The Big Winter Book Sale is happening February 21st through 23rd at the Downtown Library in Pensacola. Find books, DVDs, audiobooks, and CDs, sorted by genre to make shopping a breeze. Proceeds support West Florida Public Library's mission to build community and improve literacy. Looking for a unique way to kick off March? The third annual My Chemical Cocktail is happening Saturday, March 1st from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Emerald Coast Science Center. If you're 21 or older, get ready to expand your vocabulary as local bartenders and mixologists showcase the chemistry, biology, and physics behind their creative cocktails. Sample drinks and vote for your favorites in categories like People's Choice, Most Scientific, and Best Presentation. Enjoy light refreshments, live music, and the chance to win exciting prizes, all while supporting a great cause. Proceeds from the event benefit the Emerald Coast Science Center. So mark your calendars and get ready to mix it up at the My Chemical Cocktail event, where science meets spirits. You know, Mardi Gras is just around the corner. Mark your calendars for Saturday, March 1st and join the fun and celebration at the Pensacola Grand Mardi Gras Parade. The festivities kick off at 2 p.m. and roll on until 7 p.m. in beautiful downtown Pensacola. The parade will wind through Palafox and Government Streets, featuring dazzling floats, live music, and plenty of beads flying through the air. This is a family-friendly event that brings the community together to celebrate Mardi Gras in true Gulf Coast style. So grab your friends, grab your family, and your favorite festive masks and let the good times roll. For more details, check out PensacolaMardiGras.com. We've got plenty more coming up, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back to Locally Florida, everyone. Today, we're thrilled to have a truly inspiring guest with us, Martha Holden, president of Impact 100 Pensacola Bay Area. Martha leads an incredible organization that's all about empowering local nonprofits and transforming our community through meaningful grants. Martha, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, welcome to
I'm
the show.
excited to get to share with you.
Yes, so let's start by talking about Impact 100 as if someone hasn't ever heard about it before. What do y'all do? What's your mission? And how do you, transform lives with your grants?
Well, thanks for that. Impact 100 was started 21 years ago, and we are a group of women, philanthropic-minded women, and each lady puts in $1,000, and those monies are pooled into transformative grants to local charitable initiatives. We have given 165 grants over those 21 years.
Wow.
Yes. And that equates to $17.5 million given in Santa Rosa and Escambia counties.
Oh my goodness. So
Incredible.
how have y'all seen lives change with that money?
Well, we're really excited about the stats I just shared, but we're more excited about those lives that have been changed. We have seen school children given backpacks of food. We have seen the economically disadvantaged with transportation issues resolved. We have seen environmental parks and water fountains given. There's such a myriad. We actually have 5 different tenants that we believe make a thriving community, and so we have grants that are awarded in each of those 5 areas. So those would be arts, culture, and history, environment and recreation, family, health and wellness, and I'm missing one.
It'll come back to you.
It'll come back to me.
Well, in the meantime, I want to talk about, some of the upcoming events you'll have for 2025.
Yes.
Tell me what y'all have on the calendar.
Well, coming up in just a couple of days from this broadcast will be our final meet and mingle, as we call it. This is a membership event where you ladies age 18 and older have an opportunity to come meet the ladies of Impact, and more importantly, hear from a nonprofit locally and what the impact has been of the project that we funded for them. So we have that coming up on the 19th of February, and that will be at the Pensacola Country Club at 5:30. More information is available on our website, impact100pensacola.org. And then that's on the membership side of the house. We'll have what we call our big reveal on March the 25th.
Ooh.
And this is when we get an opportunity to share what that membership number is for the year. We have a membership deadline of March the 1st.
Okay.
And then on that 25th meeting, we will be able to tell how many members we'll have and what the grant amounts are that the nonprofits will vie for.
And that'll be for 2025.
That'll be for 2025, exactly.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, rumor has it that y'all are the biggest Impact 100 in the world.
In the world.
That is amazing. I mean, that is truly amazing. What do you think makes this chapter so unique?
I think it has a lot to do with personal connection.
Okay.
The ladies in Impact 100 want to feel more connected to their community. They want to see change, and so they feel empowered collectively for us to see that change and fund those grants. And then the personal connection with the nonprofits and wanting to see them succeed and really believing in the community.
Oh, that's great. Well, congratulations again on that. That is a staple title to have.
Thank you.
It shows the impact that y'all are making here in Pensacola and Escambia and Santa Rosa County. So,
Thank you.
Yes, that is amazing. Now, for anyone who wants to get involved, I know y'all have the member meet and greet coming up.
Right.
But you mentioned earlier that there's a $1,000 membership contribution.
Right.
What would you tell someone who's maybe thinking about getting involved, but they want to learn more about the contribution, and what do you tell people who might find that a little intimidating, but they want their heart's in the right place? So.
Right. My mother was a very conservative lady, and she looked long and hard at Impact 100 before she wrote that $1,000 check.
Yeah.
But because we do have such a tried and true method of vetting projects, and because 100% of that $1,000 goes back out into the community, ladies are empowered and feel like they do want to join us in that collective effort.
Well, I could see where that money's coming from now and how it really empowers those women to get involved in the community in more than just a financial way, but also by seeing it, go to work for good things, like you were saying earlier. Well, for, I guess, You said over 17 million had been granted in the last 21 years. Is there a project that stands out or a success story that maybe stands out to you?
Oh, there are too many to even name.
Okay.
It is very gratifying to even drive around town and see impact-funded projects on different vehicles and storefronts. There are so many with 165 grants.
Well, I feel like that's a good sign too, to have too many good stories and success stories that you can't pick one. So.
Right.
Well, thank you again for coming on today, Martha. We really appreciate hearing all about what Impact 100 is doing for our communities. And if you want to become more involved, be sure to check out y'all's events. Come and attend some of the ones that are coming up here in February and March. And where can they go online to find out all the details?
That website is impact100pensacola.org, and that fifth tenet was education. I did come up with it.
I'm so glad you remembered. All right, well, don't go anywhere, audience, because when we come back, we're celebrating Pensacola Mardi Gras. So stick around. You don't want to miss that. Joining us now is someone who knows how to keep the Gulf Coast spirit alive. Danny Zimmerman, president of both Pensacola Mardi Gras and the Pensacola Mardi Gras Foundation. Danny has been at the forefront of celebrating the vibrant traditions, history, and community that makes Mardi Gras such a special time here in Pensacola. Welcome to the show, Danny.
Thanks. It's great to be here. And we've also tried to introduce some new traditions. So it's always good to take some old ones and some new ones.
Yes, and you've helped us decorate our area here to get into that holiday spirit.
Yeah.
So.
How'd you get those beads? Do you have to do anything for them?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I just asked.
We won't talk about that. Okay.
I know how to do it.
Okay, perfect.
Well, come and tell us all about what you do at Pensacola Mardi Gras.
Well, so we have really kind of been the leaders of the effort for 28 or 29 years.
Oh, wow.
We actually helped line up the floats for the people who did it before us for a couple years, and then we sort of took it over. It's a long story and a lot of fun. Someday we'll have a beer and talk about it.
Okay.
But we've tried to grow Mardi Gras over the years. We realized a while back we had to make it a season, not a weekend. We still have the biggest Mardi Gras weekend on the Gulf Coast. Other cities have bigger seasons, but not weekends. Our weekend is great, and that's coming up. We'll talk about that here in a second. But we started having a kickoff on the 12th night, the official start of Mardi Gras. We've had that this year. We also were blessed to get a grant from the Tourist Development Council, ratified by the Board of County Commissioners here in Escambia County for $250,000, which allowed us to market our Pensacola Mardi Gras regionally. That last year resulted in an economic impact to the community of over $50 million.
Oh, wow.
And over 10,000 hotel nights during Mardi Gras season. So we're very proud of how it's grown. When we started 28 years ago, there were about 16 or 18 crews, Mardi Gras crews, that participated. Right now we can identify over 100 that have come together. On the Grand Parade, that's the biggest day in downtown Pensacola, historic downtown Pensacola, and on Palafox Street, the historic street, obviously. But the biggest day of downtown in the entire year is the Grand Mardi Gras Parade. This year it's Saturday, March the 1st.
Okay.
That's the Saturday before Fat Tuesday, which is the day before Ash Wednesday. So Saturday, March the 1st in downtown Pensacola. Our website has all the information about all these events, balls, everything in the community. We're the clearinghouse for Northwest Florida's Mardi Gras, PensacolaMardiGras.com. But you can go there and see whatever. But the Grand Parade application has a little line that says how many people parade with you. So people could lie, but we add them up. And last year in the parade, we had over 6,000 in it. And
Oh, my goodness.
the estimates by police and the city folks were there were 80 or so thousand people that attended the parade.
Wow.
It's hard. It's about a 2.5 mile, 2 mile or so parade route, and 10 deep for that kind. You get numbers that are much even higher than that. And that's not counting people inside of seats. When we started this in Pensacola 28 years ago, that people loved closing the street, get people downtown and introduce them because the storefronts were empty. Now they're all full. Now they hate closing streets because but anyway, we've grown and the crews have grown for a bunch of reasons. The crews here in Pensacola and Northwest Florida are full of doers. There's generally a couple of great people involved. with a crew that kind of lead and do everything. Everybody knows those people. They just do it all.
Yeah.
And so those crews, each one of those crews has one or two or five of those people. And then eventually some people think they could do it better, so they go start another crew. And that's how crews grow.
And they keep popping up everywhere.
And it works. It really is great. But those are the people who are doing so much in and around the community. They're also involved. Almost every one of these crews works with at least one nonprofit here locally, and some of them work with multiple ones. So we're real proud of that.
I bet.
You know, and so the Mardi Gras Parade is the payoff for all those people in their year-long work of raising diapers, raising food, helping all kinds of charities, you know, underprivileged, all sorts of different things. So it's a great piece. That really is kind of the fuel that keeps us going.
Yeah.
It's great for the community, not just in spirit, but in terms of volunteerism and other things. So Mardi Gras weekend in Pensacola has always been the weekend before Fat Tuesday.
Right, okay.
And it moves based on 45 days behind Easter. That's Ash Wednesday.
Oh.
And so that's always been Pensacola's celebration. So we have the biggest Mardi Gras weekend on the Gulf Coast. But other cities have bigger seasons and parades every weekend. We put ours in, generally speaking, we have one big weekend. So Friday night, February the 28th, is the Crew of Lafitte Lit Parade, illuminated parade. And it's wonderful. It's about half the size, but everybody's got to have their floats lit and all that. So it's not, all the floats are not lit. Floats these days are $75,000 or $80,000, and so it's hard to do all that in the beginning.
They really do.
Yeah,
I mean,
they really do. And,
yeah.
And so that parade is Friday night, February the 28th, the last day of February.
Okay.
And that will start at 7:30 in downtown Pensacola, same parade route, historic downtown Pensacola. And then on Saturday, 2 o'clock, rain or shine, because you can't reschedule Easter. So rain or shine, we'll do the Grand Mardi Gras Parade for the 2025 Pensacola Mardi Gras season, presented by Publix, which we're really proud to have as our lead sponsor. So that will be Saturday. Then on Sunday, the Crew of Rex Parade on Pensacola Beach. Now in New Orleans, it's REX. But here in Northwest Florida, it's WRECKS, Rex.
Okay.
So we have a lot of fun.
Tongue-in-cheek there.
Yep. And then on Tuesday, Fat Tuesday, March the 4th, we will celebrate in downtown with a party, and we'll anoint the new King and Queen Priscus, the mystical leaders of Pensacola's Mardi Gras celebration then. So it is a ton of fun. In Northwest Florida, it's all about the throws. You see our beads here, but so some of the parades, the national parades people know about, the Macy's Parade and Thanksgiving and Rose Bowl Parade, nobody throws anything. They're just watching.
Yeah.
Here in Pensacola, it's fully involved.
Well, I can tell that y'all are all about the throws.
Yep.
And thank you again for coming on
You're welcome.
Talking all about Mardi Gras. And for those at home, get those parade dates on your calendar. Clearly, it's more about, the community than just beads and fun. They give back a lot. Your heart's clearly in it. So I'm glad that we got a chance to talk today.
PensacolaMardiGras.com.
Yes.
Tons of information.
Yes, for you. All right. Thank you so much, Danny, again, for coming on and giving us an inside look at all the magic in Pensacola that is within Pensacola Mardi Gras. So don't go anywhere, audience, because we have one more surprise left for you. We are going to be listening to our Radio Live musical guest when we come back.
Mississippi John, songs still playing even when you're good and gone. Blowing that front porch pickings under that southern sun. Let it roll, mama, feeling fine and young. Play them one called Stag and Lee. Them blues have a ponytail out of me. Moonlight Appalachia, Delta Field. Said you make a woman sing like a salty dog in heat. Now how Mississippi John, songs still playing even when you're good and gone. Moonlight front porch pickings under that southern sun. Let it roll, mama, feeling fine and young. down a pallet on your floor. Boogie woogie came, baby, long before rock and roll. Oh, and that poor John Henry, he's a hard-working soul. Ooh, that hammer in hand, when he died and passed on. Oh, now Mississippi John, songs keep playing even when you're good and gone. Lord, on that front porch pickings under that southern sun, let it roll, mama, feeling fine and young. Songs keep playing even when you're good and gone. Ooh, and that front porch pickings under that southern sun, let it roll, mama, I'm feeling fine and young. Let it roll, mama, I'm feeling fine and young. Let it roll.